Hello guys, welcome back. It's your boy the Challenger Kelvin. So in today's video I want to share with you one of my trading strategies. Well, this strategy worked for me perfectly for this whole week, though it took me some time to really figure out how this strategy really works. Okay, first of all, disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I would recommend that you should backtest this strategy on a demo account before actually implementing it on your real account. You should um, figure out how it really works perfectly before you can go ahead and implement and test it on your real account. So using MetaTrader 5, and then my broker is justforex broker. So just go to your MT5 trading app. So the first thing I would like you to know is that this strategy worked perfectly for me today, and the currency pair that I actually traded today was Great Britain pounds against the Japanese yen. So if you take a look at my trading history today, you see this was the last trade I closed, simply because I never wanted to stay with this swap. So let me switch to custom period. Let me say from 19. Okay, so right here, I want to go into today's trade, the 20th. Okay, here we are. So all the loss you're seeing here is because I was still trying to figure out how this strategy really works. So it's a very good strategy which you can use to scalp. And you see, when I actually figured out how the strategy works, I started scalping successfully with the strategy. So the first thing you want to do is go to the charts. Here inside the charts, you click on FX, where you see the list of indicators. So the first indicator you want to add is the alligator. After adding the alligator, just leave everything by default. Then the next indicator you have to add is the average directional moving index. So when you add the average directional moving index, like I said, set it to the 9th period. Then that's it. I think we are good to go. Then one more thing which is very important is the time frame that you are trading. So this strategy works perfectly for the 1 hour time frame. So I'm just going to pull back the charts and then demonstrate everything. You can see it. So let me put my phone to it. Okay, so what I'm going to show you, I'm going to be brief, so I will take time, but it's actually a confirmation. It's a strategy that has confirmed it several times using this moving. You see, whenever this, oops, the mouse is actually not stable. Whenever this green line is above all these other lines, you have the red and the, whenever the green is above the red line, just know that we are we are about to enter an uptrend, not just any type of uptrend, a very strong uptrend. So like for example here, you see all the way here, all the way here, uh happening all the way here, the green was beneath the and the red line. So you see that right here, when the blue line is still beneath red, when the green line beneath the red and the blue, we actually moved to a very strong downtrend. I think if you sold here after, if you sold here, if you sold here, if you sold at this, at the close of this candle, then I think if you sold at this point, you should actually make some good profit right up to this point. Then whenever the green line crosses or intersects with the blue and the red, when the green is above, when the green line is above the blue and the red, just know that we are about to enter an uptrend. You can actually see that right here, right here, when this green line moved up the blue and the red, you can see we had a very long uptrend all here. Then see where the trend here, where this green moved below red, did not cross the blue. Take a look at it here. The green moved below the red, but it did not cross the blue. That is a small or a down. And then you see another movement here at this point, where the green again was above both the blue and the red. You see we had a little powerful uh uptrend right here. Then see another confirmation of strategy right here, where the green again is below. This time around the green line crossed the red and the blue. You can actually see the momentum of the trend. We had a very powerful downtrend right up to this point down here. Then to show you that the uptrend is not going to last for long, you see, even though the market went up, but the green was still below the red, the blue line. So right here you see um a very powerful uptrend right here. This is actually the point of confirmation at this point right here, where you see the green line crossing the blue and the red. It is actually a confirmation that we are entering a strong uptrend. So you can actually see the confirmation again right here, right here, when the blue line, when the green line, sorry, crossed the blue and the red line. You see we had a very powerful uptrend right up to this point, right up to this point where the trend broke. Then this is another confirmation again here, when the blue, when the green line crossed below, moved below the red and the blue line. So this was actually a confirmation here for a very powerful downtrend, and you can see the downtrend right up till this point again the where the green line crossed again where the green line crossed again above the blue and the red. So it's an indication, or it's a confirmation that we are going to enter a very powerful uptrend. So if I set my phone to a portrait to the portrait mode, so I can actually see what I'm talking about, the strength of the confirmation. You see when the green line crosses this blue and the red light completely, just know that we are entering a very powerful uptrend. So what you should do is, when you find yourself in this situation where let's say the green line is about to cross the blue and the red, you actually see it when, like, you actually see such movements in cases like this, where the line will actually start curving. You will actually start making a kind of reversal right here. So it's just to notify you that we are about to enter a strong uptrend. So you should start looking for your entry points, maybe around here. You should start looking for entry points around here. Right up to this point, you start looking for entry points, so that you should ride along with the trend. Then when you see when you see the line starts moving back downward like this, just know that the trend is about to break, so you should close all your positions. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, you should backtest this strategy and figure out and master it very well, how to use it, before you should actually implement it on your real account. So you can actually see here how I had some hard time trying to figure out how this strategy really works. So this was the cause of all these losses, but so far it wasn't bad. After figuring out how the strategy works, I was still able to come up with $4 profit from the market. My account is actually a very small account, so this is my practice account where I test all my strategies before implementing them. Well, I like testing most of my strategies with my real money, because it will actually make me to be serious and to really put some effort to figure out how it works. So thank you so much for watching. Forex is very risky. You should always backtest strategies with your demo account, except you are willing to lose, just like I am doing my own. So it works perfectly for me. You should also test it with a demo account before you implement it on your account. Again, the indicators I used, let me show you again the indicators. First, it is, you have to put the alligator, then the average directional moving index. So you can set the colors. You can just leave the colors to by default. Then you can put the 9, set it to the 9 period. Then the second indicator is the alligator. This is the one we are actually moving. Oops, this is the one I am actually using. You see, these are the lines, the green, the red, and the blue. So this alligator is very nice and powerful and indicator. You see the jaws period set it to 13, the jaws shift set it to 8, the teeth period you set to 8, the teeth shift to 5, the lips period to 5, the lips shift to 3, then the method smooth, then apply to, see the median price, high low divided by 2. So these are the styles. You see jaw style, 4 pixel, the color can just put it to any color of your choice, but I would recommend you following this color so that you don't get confused. The jaw style, you can set it to blue, the teeth to red, then the lips to green. So it is actually the lip style that gives us this confirmation that we are actually entering an uptrend or a downtrend. So thank you so much for watching. See you again next time.